Good afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yes. Well in the uh, that's good. This chap finds it funny. Mr. Chakravarti, I'd like to thank you especially. I'm sure there are much better ways of spending a morning relaxing. Himali is kind to animals. That's why we're so good to you guys. Anyway, okay. Principal sir, members of the faculty, my dear parents, and of course the class of 2019. There has been a lot of talk today of farewells and goodbyes, departures and taking of leave, of exits. But I and all adults present here today, faculty, parents, have another message we consciously and in some cases subconsciously harbor within us. We don't say goodbye, we will say welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our world. The days of your cocooned, protected, directed and routine life is almost over. No more in your life will teachers chase you around corridors, make sure you have finished assignments, phone your homes if you are absent. No more will we tell you how to style your hair, to lower the hem of your skirt, or to lengthen your trousers, to watch your language, monitor what you eat and drink, the way you sit and walk. What to you appeared or appears as obtrusive to your individuality and freedom was actually just our way to show that we are responsible for you, that we are concerned, and that we care. After your examination, this elusive freedom you seek will be yours. But take my word for it, it can be frightening and its implications unfathomable. Just as you are free to color your hair any color of the rainbow, wear what you want, eat and drink what you want, you are also free to be exploited and used. No one will peer over your shoulders to see what you are doing, frankly speaking, because very few people are going to care. You are free. You are free to overdose. You are free to drive recklessly. You are free to be hurt and be injured. And you are freed to even meet more tragic consequences. Please bear in mind, with freedom comes great responsibility. Tremendous responsibility. Now more so than any time in your life, you must understand that the checks and balances we teachers imposed on you, you must impose on yourself. You must tell yourself to do your work, to go to class or work in time, to exercise and take care of your body, to be honest, just, kind, helpful and responsible. Please assume responsibility. Embrace it tightly. Hold it steadfastly in your heart and mind, because way too often we hear heart-wrenching, tragic news of things that have gone horribly wrong to our students who have left our school. No point in human history has there been a time when the sum total, the total of deaths by war, famine, terrorism, disease is less than preventable diseases that are caused by, say, overeating, lack of self-restraint. To add to your problems, although we are the second largest country in the world in terms of population, in India has 346 million people aged between 10 and 24. giving us the world's largest youth population. So you have tough competition. On the 17th of September, in the Hindu paper, it was reported that 23 lakh candidates applied for 368 peon posts. The job required a class 5 pass and the ability to ride a bicycle. The job and 2.22 lakh engineers and 255 PhDs applied. 24,969 postgraduates applied. 1,50,000 graduates applied for a peon post. So my dear class 2019, one has to take life much more seriously from now onwards. The level playing fields are removed. The judges more prone to be dishonest and unjust. And justice and truth are words many in the adult world do not choose to understand. Thus what we require, what you dearly need, is resilience, strength of spirit. And my take-home message to you is to try and tell you how you have to garner, feed, and develop this ability to face the world that you have to face. Although there are many discussions on the exact number of thoughts a human being has each day, the number varies. You have 50,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. Makes it about 3,000 per hour. You have 50 thoughts per minute. Therefore, it becomes increasingly apparent we have no time for the present, for now. That we become increasingly unaware of the present and thus of ourselves. That we are led by our mind, our thoughts, and our thoughts are accompanied by feelings. And since our thoughts are not about now, we fret and fume perhaps about the past, or worry and burden ourselves with the future. Both entities we have no control over. Okay, let me ask you a question. What color is the sky? I'm asking you, what color is the sky? Louder. What color is the sky? Blue, correct. But most of our lives we forget. We see the colors, the clouds, the mist and fog, and our life takes on this dark vision of the world. We forget the blue. Similarly, we are so caught up with thoughts and emotions, we forget our true nature. Man has mastered and practically destroyed this planet, but very few of us even think of mastering ourselves. Our minds and thoughts and emotions lead us often to dark places. Anger, jealousy, revenge, pride, arrogance, and mistrustfulness run rampant. And the big mistake, we mistake pleasure for happiness. We think happiness lies in acquisition, in object, in things. Do you know who the world considers to be the happiest man in the world? He's a Frenchman who has spent many years in Darjeeling, ironically. And when not asked to talk in a big TED conference or the World Economic Forum at Davos, lives in the mountains of Nepal. His name is Matthew Ricard. He's a doctor in molecular biology, and now he's a monk. How did he come to get this title? A title, by the way, he does not like. Well, they attached electrodes to his head, to his brain, and here is what happened. Now, we all have our prefrontal cortex, the top of our brains, okay, the brains nearest our forehead. Only we have it. No other animals have it. And even the 6 erectile Homo sapiens, that the Neanderthal, everything that evolved, out of them I think only we had it. And it seems by research it is found On the right side contains all our negative feelings: anger, jealousy, regret, pride, resentment, possessiveness. Everything is on the right side. On the left, all the positive emotions: kindness, love, empathy, compassion, benevolence. While taking Ricard's reading, the right side remained dead, dormant. And the left side shot so high that they could not measure it. That is how he is labeled the world's happiest man. But how did he achieve this? This state of demand, joy on demand or peace on demand. Like he can get peace whenever he wants. Wouldn't it be great when you are disturbed, when you are angry, when you are sad, that you can get a feeling that you desire? You can be at peace with yourself exactly when you want. He got this by being aware of himself, by knowing himself, by not allowing and acknowledging the clouds, but remaining focused on the blue sky, which you yourself says exists. Therefore, by knowing he was not his emotions, by knowing he was not his feelings, by knowing the statement, I am angry, or I am depressed, or even I am very happy, are not correct. Because these are fleeting, transient emotions. They are not me. So to face the world, I must first know myself. By being mindful, by allowing yourself an emotion, to allow yourself to be angry, to allow yourself to be sad. Learn to sit and watch your breath. When a thought comes, allow it to pass. And then when the mind is still and absolutely empty, devoid of thought, emotion, that is you. The true you, the actual you, the pure and fantastic you. Please find yourself. You owe that much to the lucky fact that you exist. Anyway, I have lectured you long enough, and I have told you what I have been wanting to tell you for a very long time. And so I go back to the class of 2019, and I must say that I will miss all of you. I did not get a chance to know you well, many of you well, but I do know that I will miss dearly many of the singers that sang today: Biplav Blimbu, Chewang Sherpa, Mohit Negi, Rishiraj Gurung, Shashank Lama, Dichin Sherpa. All had most wonderful singing voices, but due to this silly political turmoil, we were not able to give it more attention. So I'm sorry for that, but I hope you carry on. I believe one of you is joining a music school, A.R. Rahman's music school. I hope you do well. I salute our heroes on the sports field and the courts, too many to mention, but who have brought glory, even when you lost, with grace and dignity. Among them, Pratibimba Limbu, Lepcha, sorry, because I'm Limbu, I'm biased. But she has tremendous spirit, and I remember in Kanimpong when we had won and she was receiving the cup, one chap from far away shouted, "Bimba, I love you." So, but I'd like to say that too, because she has done so much for HIMALI on the sports field and out, that I would say that too. Bimba, I love you. To Rushali Tamang, Saurav Day, Mongol Das, special thanks to you all. I feel I have to demand, the teachers tell me I have to demand 90%, over 90% from Sadiq Alam, Biswajit Biswas, Dipanjali Mukhia, Alankar Thapa, Shashank Lama, Dev Chiring Lama, Jennifer Khan, Yashika Agarwal and Anisha Tamang, and I guess there are more names, but if these people don't come back with over 90, then we'll take away their gowns. I demand one day I be invited to an art exhibition by Anandya Mukherjee and a photography exhibition by Bipash Pradhan and Rishi Raj Gurung. Lastly, I would like to thank the school captain who led by example and hope one day his philanthropic zeal is matched by opportunity to display his selfless spirit. So 2019, the class of 2019, on behalf of us all, the toddlers in playgroup, the class of 2020, who have done all this for you, the faculty, all the teachers who have worked, Kagan sir was saying till 11:30, 12 at night to set up all this system, to all the teachers who worked at that. Well, lots of them, so I can't name everybody, yes, but Mr. Basel was instrumental. On behalf of all the faculty, the support staff in the dorms and dining room, kitchen and classrooms, we wish you happiness, good marks, but more than anything, we wish you a mindful, fruitful, and happy life. Bless you all. And shine on, Himali. Okay. And I would request our chief guest to, again, he must be very tired and very hungry, we want, on behalf of the Himali family, we'd like to acknowledge and give a small memento to all the boys and girls who have been with us from KG. So I call upon us on the stage, Esther Rai, Rishita Thapa. Why don't you stay here? Stay here. Rushali Tamang, Saurav Day. Despite all that, he didn't learn any manners. Ronik Tamang. Oh God, Shibu Tamang. I don't know his name. How was he there? I don't know, this was given. Were you there from KG? Two anyway, come. Kunal Raj Pradhan, Rohan Khawas, and Siddhant Raj Pradhan. So I'd be grateful if a picture could be taken of the very, very young but old Himalayans. So hold this plaque towards the camera and take a picture. No, let them. No, you should be here. Move up. Come. Are we all in? Where you put up? Here.
Yes. Sir, please give the other one.
Thank you.
Chief guest.
Thank you.
Chief guest. Oh, you didn't know? Kunal did.
Thank you, sir. So I would like Mrs. Thapa we can ask the principal. I would like the principal on behalf of Himali Boarding School to present a small token of our appreciation to Mr. Sunirmal Chakravarti for his lovely speech and his presence. Thank you very much, sir. And I would request the graduating class of 2019 to stand. No, before you sing. Now you were instructed to do this after the photograph, but I'm going to instruct you to do it now. You are now officially the academic year has ended and you have now finished.